Come on, now touch me, babe. Andy watched some Netflix show this weekend.
Are we recording?
I think we're recording right now.
Beautiful. Wild Wild Country. I watched it. It was good. We watched it all in like a fucking day.
Yeah, I started watching it and I was either drunk or really hungover, and I'm like, I can't do this right now.
It was a lot. It was about a cult. They, like you said, they poisoned some people.
Well, they tried to.
They tried. No, they did. They got him. They didn't kill him, but
Oh,
they
yeah, they got him
fucking
sick.
they got him. They got that salmonella all up in them.
Oh God.
You guys were saying there was like a cult around here. What was that?
Oh yeah, the Nixium one.
Okay.
So what's this called? Because I've heard
Yeah.
like little snippets of that. Like people
just-
just kind of talk about it like it's
I haven't heard anything about
yeah.
it.
Okay, so if I'm rephrasing the like Good Morning America piece that I saw about this back to you, it's this guy named Keith Raniere who like acquired like a following as like a self-help guru.
Okay.
His code name is Vanguard amongst all the member of the cult.
Who's the Vanguard?
Very humble.
And there was this other woman named like Nancy Saltzman, and I forget what her weird code name was, but
Probably
it was
like Mother
similar.
or something like that.
It was something like that. But like, so the two of them seem to be like the ringleaders of it. But it's based out of Albany. Like I think it's on Carner actually, the building for it.
How did we miss this shit?
Yeah, seriously. Like
I could have been king.
yeah.
Because they were just supposed to be like health like they did these like seminars they called intensives or something where you sat in a room for like 5 hours. But they were basically just like emotional abuse, and like it just kind of operates under like Stockholm syndrome and things like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
As most cults do.
yeah, but they like moved past this to like they bought like a house in like Waterford, I think.
Okay.
Where it was like they had like specific followers who'd been with them for years to be like leaders of this. One of them I think was Allison Mack, like the Smallville actress that might go to jail for this now. And like some Canadian actress was like
yeah.
the main one talking about all of it. But they like branded these women and like abused
I did hear about
them.
the branding. That's what I heard about.
Yeah.
This was recent then, right?
Well, yeah, because it was months ago, and then it came back in the news once they like arrested.
Once they sentence people or something.
yeah, they arrested Keith Raniere, the main guy.
I'm gonna fall into a Wikipedia hole later tonight. I need to know.
It's a trip, honestly.
Be careful when someone offers you
Google.
a fucking juice cleanse or something like that.
As if we needed more reason to not trust people who juice things.
Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane. We're here again in the Troy Mansion, the Troy Castle, the Troy Fortress, the Troy Complex.
Hey, commune.
We're the commune. We're a happy, peaceful community, and we just fucking want all your money. Please give it to us.
all of it.
All of it. I'm here with my lovely producer, Brendan, and my brother, Chris.
Hey guys, this episode of EIK is brought to you by Audible.com. If you want a free book and a 30-day trial to Audible.com, you can go to audibletrial.com/EIK. I am listening to Sapiens still, I think.
Sapiens.
Yep, it's very good. It's about how humans are kind of shitbags.
Yeah, humans is nasty.
I want to get through that one so I can read the one where it's about how we're going to be taken over by robots.
Ooh.
Yeah. Audible.com. It's great for books, but not for paying people.
Our other sponsor this week, which we are not salty about, is the Madison Poorhouse. Madison Poorhouse is a purveyor of fine drinks and fine times.
Yep. Yeah.
If you go to the Instagram post for this week and comment with the secret hashtag we come up with over the course of the episode, you will win a free pint token for a delicious, tasty beer from the Madison Poorhouse. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at EIKFellas, EIKFellas.com.
Also, as a side note, there might be another live show in the works, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing
Waiting
yet.
on a text message.
Yeah, just waiting on a text from Aaron. Aaron, text me back, bud. If you're listening.
This week we have the pleasure to bring back an all-star. I think we have a pretty hot lineup coming for the last couple of weeks and maybe into the future. We have Eric back on the cast. Eric, what is up, dude?
Thank you for having me back. Not much has changed since you last heard
It was
from
like
me.
a month, so yeah.
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 Elon Musk hasn't taken over,
Well, he's
No.
working on it.
unfortunately.
No, but he did send what was it, like
His
a Tesla
car,
into
yeah.
space.
Yeah, he's making some money moves lately.
Beefing with the Zuck.
Shall we do the old man minute? Or
Yeah.
maybe
First,
I think-
a special message from our producer, Brendan.
I am the producer.
that is all.
I am here. Yes. I want to let everyone know about a couple of friends of mine who have a podcast called The Silent K. It's a new podcast. There are 2 episodes up right now. It is kind of an advice, kind of just a question-y podcast. It's a cool format. They're both really interesting and fun to listen to. I highly recommend that everybody listen to it. And I'm hoping that at some point, when they're somewhere near us and not in Kentucky, we can have
a little crossover. Oh yeah,
Collaboration.
Stop.
Yeah, it's called
Collaborate.
Silent K, and you can get it on all your major platforms of podcastery.
If you can find us, you can find them.
Yeah. Just for clarification, it's the silent K, just K,
Yeah, just the
just the letter.
The Silent K.
I came very close to saying the number K.
The number K, baby.
All right, here you go.
That's my favorite number.
All right, so let's kick it off with the Old Man Minute real quick here, guys. If you're new to the podcast, every week our father sends us an email with a recap of the previous week on a topic by topic basis, and I read it poorly. Also, I'm a little sick, so don't mind the sniffles and the coughs. I'll try to keep it okay.
Yeah. We'll
see
be
what happens.
okay.
A lot of qualifiers.
Yeah, a whole bunch of qualifiers. Okay, so greetings, EIK fellas. Sadly, I have to report that Art Bell of Coast to Coast AM fame passed away Friday the 13th. Seems appropriate.
Yep.
At the age of 72. Maybe he didn't really have your phone turn off. Maybe he didn't really die, but was whisked away by a UFO, or moved in with a hot female Bigfoot, or maybe he's being held against his will in Area 51. In any event, he'll be sorely missed. Our father loved Art Bell.
Coast to coast, baby.
Coast to Coast is kind of fun, man. I like
Yeah.
it.
It's like a lot less, more non-committal than Alex Jones can be. You know, you don't have to be so cuckoo crazy to like him.
All right, so let's do it. Topic 111, cold cuts. Growing up, it was pretty much bologna and ham. And when we began taking our lunches to school, we were limited to French's mustard as a condiment. Grandma didn't want that bastard salmonella hitching a ride on the mayo. I agree with Andy. I can eat prosciutto all day long. I will say, however, that hot superseta is a close second. A buddy of mine in high school used to bring in bologna, peanut butter, and ketchup sandwiches every day. I still haven't found the balls to eat one. Topic 2. Chip dippers. Speaking of the paranormal, where the fuck did Nick come from? Wherever it is, they grow them tall and imaginative. Good job. Topic 3. Waluigi. He definitely had to look up how to spell that. It's spelled correctly.
Oh, that was good for him.
Yeah. This character makes Alex Jones look like a Prudential insurance agent. Speaking of Alex, you should check out the store that he has on his website, Infowars.com. It doesn't look like he has sponsors, but instead sells all kinds of shit on his website. Stuff like we have in the compound, only nuttier. Maybe you should revise your business model. You might not like him, but his estimated net worth is $10 million. That's about a bunch of money more than we have.
Amelie.
Love, old man.
I like how he took the Waluigi thing. He's just like, yeah, fuck this nerd shit. I'm talking about Alex Jones.
My nerd shit.
My sons could be Alex Jones.
And without further ado, we're moving on now to topic number 1. Okay, topic number 1 is me. I want to talk about a very special place that I spend a portion of my day on every day.
You day in or on?
In, baby. It's the big weird car full of strangers they won't let me drive no matter how many times I ask.
Are you talking about the bus?
The bus.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Now, for the listening audience at home, I ride the bus most days. Eric rides the bus most days.
I do
Chris,
not.
do you don't ride the bus?
No, I have a car.
Oh.
And I've always had a car since I've been in Albany. I have ridden the bus a couple of times.
What did
Really?
it is?
Yeah.
When do you do
Normally
that?
it's to go down to a bar.
Yeah, it's so you don't have to drink and drive.
Exactly.
Sweet.
Yep.
So first question, do you think you're better than me, you piece of shit?
Oh, so you're just going to attack me about
It
this?
is a bit of an attack, yeah.
Okay. I've been gainfully employed for a little while, so I can make a car payment
Oh, I have a car. I'm so cool. Okay.
and insurance.
Okay. We will probably rib you throughout this experience, but I want
enough.
you to ask some outsider questions because you're an outsider. You're
And
not.
you don't know what our
What-
life is like.
What does the bus smell like after the work commute?
today it smelled like McDonald's French fries.
So it's a varying stench or odor, we'll
Yes.
say.
It depends on where you're catching it. I'm catching it right from Crossgates. A lot of people are getting on with food. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I require 2 buses every day unless I want to walk for 20 minutes to Central Avenue, which I never want to do that. I require the 138, which is like, yeah, coming once every half hour is totally convenient for you, right? You love
Nope.
this. Don't you just love this at 5 in the morning? You are. Oh, yeah, you love this. And then the 1 or the 905 to get to Colony Center, which they're supposed to be every 15 minutes. They'll like bring you to Colony Center.
Yeah.
No.
So what's what type of crowds are we talking? It's obviously different in the morning and in the evening.
It really depends on the line. So, like for me, I obviously I'm going to SUNY, so
Okay.
I have a lot of students. And it depends on where you're getting on the bus line. Like if you're getting on down in the student section, you're gonna be flooded with students. If you're getting on from Crossgates, is a real mixed bag. In
A bunch
colony
of crazy
centers.
people
Yeah.
and students that went to the mall.
And sometimes rich students who went to the mall come back with Gucci bags and stuff.
The rich students who are not those rich students that like, yeah, I just have a BMW for no reason.
Exactly.
The Central Ave buses are basically just like, if you put all of the craziest people in the city, they're like the people that are like, I'm just gonna walk into the road. Like this is a crosswalk. That's where they all live, is on the various 905s and the various ones.
Yep. Let's see. I want to talk about a couple do's and don'ts about bus culture. And then,
I should know. I really should be taking notes, to be honest.
well, it's okay. You can have this note sheet once I'm
Our
done.
culture is not a costume.
Yeah. So I'm going to don't fucking try to take our poor man swag away from us. Okay.
I'm not wealthy. I just have a car.
It's the same to us.
I'm gonna invent a little word here. It's not do, it's not don't, it's don't.
Doomed. Okay.
Don't talk to people.
Okay. I can do that.
You really fucking should never talk to somebody on a bus. There's no reason to ever talk to anybody ever on the bus, ever.
Even if you're lost, get your phone out, Google Maps your problem. Don't speak to me. I'm not here to give you directions.
But
I would be the guy like jingling my change. Like, hey, no, what's the next stop gonna be?
well, here's the thing. I want to know what some maybe nightmare responses or maybe perfect responses that you could or somebody could say to you, things that they could open a conversation. I have one here. Hello, weary traveler. Come rest with me before you continue your journey. Is that good?
That's pretty good. I'd see he's probably got some gold, or I could get some gold from him.
He's kindling a fire on the bus.
He may have gold. However, this is a person that I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go stand over there now.
It's like, you smell just like piss.
He runs right up to you and stops like directly in front of you and talks without like moving like his eyes.
Oh, yeah. What would you like someone to say to you on a bus?
Probably nothing.
Nothing?
They'd be like, "Do you have a car?" I'd be
well,
like,
yeah,
I
that's
don't need to
ideal.
be
But if
here."
someone has to say something to you, what do you want it to be?
You don't smell at all like booze.
Where are you headed to?
Where are you headed to?
I would lie.
You would lie. What would you tell me? Right now, this is the audition.
Okay. Where am I headed to?
Okay,
I'm
a lot
headed
of suspicion already.
I'm headed to the state building 'cause I'm the governor.
You're much shorter in person.
I get that a lot.
Who's our governor?
Cynthia Nixon.
Okay. Soon to be. Okay. Don't eat if you don't have enough to share.
Well, so that goes along with like just not talking. So you're gonna ask somebody.
You don't have to ask to offer people food. You get a bag of French fries, you go.
So just
I'd-
reaching over and grabbing a fry.
No.
You wouldn't accept
I
food
don't
from a
want-
stranger on a public bus.
No.
Why? I don't understand.
I mean, I guess it depends on what the food is. But
How about some ribs?
you know what? Sure. Sign me up for
I'd
some
take some
bus
fucking
ribs.
ribs, man.
Someone just crusty.
Also depends, where did they get them?
Oh, from
I don't think that's gonna be part of the conversation.
I want to know where they procured these ribs.
So I think if somebody's
I got a
like,
guy.
yeah, he's like, you want ribs, and you're like, where'd you get them from? He'd probably be like, you can't have ribs. Just walk away.
That's the wrong question, buddy. I've never had my privacy invaded so much in my life.
I respect your
state.
decision to retract your ribs. Goodbye, sir.
Fair enough. Gotta have standards, I guess.
Okay, here's a sincere one. Greet and thank the fucking bus driver.
Yeah,
Yes.
You
I get that.
goddamn animals. You fucking SUNY students that I see every day that fucking breeze right past them. Not good. No good.
They're all
Say
from
hi.
Long Island.
Well, yeah. So they were taught to disrespect
Yeah,
poor
but you
people.
still have to like. Well, they have like the
Yeah,
jitney
essentially.
down there. Like you should still say thank you and hi to the person driving the jitney at least. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I will say though, that down in Long Island, 'cause I spent some time down there. Everybody's unfriendly, including people on buses.
it's
and
part of the
trains.
culture.
yeah.
like
mean. They're mean people.
They're it's essentially they're mean
We love
people.
our Long Island listeners.
Yeah,
Assuming they exist.
I think we got some.
we got a couple.
I always want to follow people home. No, not in a weird way, okay?
Explain to me how it's not in a weird way.
Sometimes people get on the bus and they're wearing full business suits.
And they do an interview, man, so they can buy a car.
But I want to know where they're going. I want to see if I can invest in their business plans.
Can I tell you a story?
Yes, you may.
Okay. So at Whole Foods, we have this one man who we know works at the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
He comes in every day and he buys single cans of Founder's Two Hearted Ale.
Okay.
Even if we don't have single cans out, he will rip open a 12-pack and
Oh,
then buy
yeah.
the single
Bad
cans
form,
because
man.
they still ring up.
Bad form.
Around the time that I noticed this, also noticed that near my block, there were always just empty cans of Founder's Two Hearted Ale.
Oh man,
So
is he a cook or a waiter?
I don't know.
Okay, if he's a cook, it makes sense. He's just
Right.
trying to deal with the.
Wait,
But he's usually dressed like pretty nicely.
I have a
So
question.
maybe he's a waiter.
He's probably a waiter.
Yes.
where exactly are you finding these cans?
So I live very close to the Madison Poorhouse.
You're
and,
finding them by your. Oh my God, this is the next level.
yeah, near my house.
Oh,
Like-
so from work all the way to your house. That's amazing.
Right. I want to start marking the cans, like
That
with
is
a little sticker.
that is an amazing idea, and you need to do that.
And you need to report
However-
back to us.
I know it will work because one night I was closing and he had come in at the very end of the night, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna be on the same bus as this person. So I didn't even know who was gonna be taking the same bus as me, but it
Yeah.
was like 10 p.m. It's basically just the one.
Yeah.
So I get on the one, and I'm next to my coworker, and I was like, I'm getting off at like North Allen or whatever, and he gets off at the same stop.
Okay.
And so he starts walking down the street. I get on the other side, and I stay like behind. So
You're lurking in the
I'm,
shadows.
I'm walking home, but
pull
I'm
your hood
lurking in
up.
the shadows.
Yes,
We're
yes.
just going the same way.
Well, just it's no big deal. What's the big deal? Lurking
So
lurking like a normal human.
I had already seen him like drinking the cans at the bus stop near Colony Center.
Okay.
And so I see him physically throw them on the ground at the exact place that I keep
He's got
finding
a
them.
routine. Oh, I love it.
I respect a routine. I need them. But this doesn't seem like a great one.
It's not great for Mother Earth. What you need to do is on your day off, you got to figure out a schedule. This is a prerequisite for this plan.
Yep.
You need to hide in the bushes, perhaps dressed as a bush, and then when he throws the can, you slap it out. You say no easy buckets, and then you say
So I
be
think
nice to Mother Earth.
I'm behind that. The only problem is if he's working in the kitchen, it's probably weird hours. So you're gonna have to go to the Cheesecake Factory on your day off, and you got to stake it out all fucking day. I'm talking. You're probably gonna have to wear a
Plate
disguise.
after plate after plate.
You're probably gonna have to wear a disguise, like one of those Groucho Marx, like like the nose with the
Yeah, yeah,
glasses and the mustache.
Or like those restaurant critics that like, you never know who they could be. They're in disguise.
But did you dress like a Native American while you skulked and watched him litter?
Next
think
time.
that
And then cried a single tear.
I think that
Next
counts
time,
later.
sure. But I also, if I'm gonna like confront him, I should be in my Whole Foods uniform and just be like, I sold you those cans.
Just rip off the disguise. Ah, you thought I was a bush, but I sell you beer.
It's like we're doubling your deposit, Eric.
So the busset.
I don't know why I gave him your name.
Moral, yeah. Same hat.
Same hat.
Moral of the story: the bus, great for stalking people.
Oh yeah,
Fair
there's
enough.
some serious people watching. I see people around town all the fucking time, and I'm like, do I know this person? Like, if I had a conversation with them, are we best friends? Oh no, I see them every day on the bus.
You also have like face blindness.
I have face blindness a little bit, and I got dumb brain too.
Yeah. Like the one time you went over to Tim's house and introduced yourself to him. One of our friends of probably what? Maybe I'm gonna say conservatively 4 years.
Oh yeah, probably.
He's like a good friend of ours. We went over to go watch some football. We've definitely talked about this before.
We talked about it on his episode.
Yeah, we did. And yeah, he's been on the podcast. And Andy just walked up to Tim. Hey, my name's Andy. And
I was
Tim's-
feeling very social.
and Tim's like, yeah, I know.
He's like, yeah, dude. I was like, oh, okay. Here's another one. Don't play music out loud on the bus.
Absolutely fucking not. In public in general, don't.
You
Unless,
can buy headphones for $5.
I'll give you headphones.
Yeah.
unless
What?
unless you're playing Believe by Cher.
Or Animal Collective.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Because any person who's like, yeah, I'm just going to play music off my phone, if I just start hearing like Summertime Clothes, you know what? I'm like, I respect your game. I see what you're doing.
Just bumping it.
Yeah. I am anti playing music out loud because that's rude, but I also like Cher.
Do you believe in life after love?
I feel something inside myself.
I really don't think you're strong enough. Sorry.
No.
I'll fucking leave.
Fuck.
I have here written, don't be drunk unless you want to be.
I take serious issue with this as someone who used to live on campus. And
If you're coming downtown on the weekend or a Thursday, it is
Yes.
fucking hell. And god damn it, millennials are ruining the napkin industry every single time
always
you ride that
ruin
fucking bus
the
with them.
napkin industry.
Yeah, that's what we're going after right now is a napkin. You didn't get the memo? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're staging
going
a-
after napkins.
We're
now.
staging a walkout and we're taking our napkins with us. Here's an actual. I think this will probably be one of our last things. Two things. When the bus is coming and people are playing that game of like, it's gonna stop here, like it's gonna stop right in front of me, and then it goes by them, and then they try to like edge forward and cut you off. Listen, guys, everyone knows who showed up at the stop first. And it was me, and I'm letting you go first, but fucking I own you now because I gave you this kindness. The other thing, too, that I fucking hate is people not filling up the bus. When the bus starts to get full and you're sitting in a seat, if you're sitting on the outside of the seat, you're an asshole. If you're sitting on the inside of the seat and your bag is on the outside of the seat, you're an asshole.
I was waiting for this one to come up.
If you stand in the fucking door instead of moving all the way to the back seats on the bus, you're an asshole.
So can I as an outsider, I want to sum up riding on a bus. Just don't be a shitbag.
Don't be a shitbag. It's kind of like a golden rule. Like imagine how your actions could affect other people around you. Sorry, I burped.
You're in a public place. Don't be an asshole. Also, don't talk to people.
Let's bring the mood up real quick just to let this out. Big bus, long bus. Oh, I love that long bus.
It's a big bus.
It's
Big
beautiful.
Bus to big bus.
It's a big glorified caterpillar. It's funny.
I was playing
It'd be
fucking.
sweet if it moved like a caterpillar.
I was playing Crazy Taxi yesterday.
Oh yeah,
And
with your birthday gift.
With my birthday gift.
Oh shit! I forgot to give you the
Xbox
I forgot to give you the what's it called?
VMU.
VMU. It's
virtual memory.
it's sitting on my desk. Remind me when
Okay,
we
I will.
leave.
And we were playing Crazy Taxi, and they had big buses, and oh boy, was I ramming them all over the road. Be nice to your bus driver. Be nice to yourself. Respect people on the bus. Big buses are fun. If you can, stand in the middle. You know, it's fun to stand in the little accordion part of the bus. Just saying.
It moves.
When it turns, it's like, oh, the whole world is moving.
And it says bus turning, which is great.
Brace yourself.
Topic number 2. That's you.
Whoa, I'm number 2 this week.
You were number 2 last time.
Was I? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Guess is always number 2. Spoilers.
Whoa. Okay. So this is a relatively recently thought of topic.
I love the spontaneity lately. People are like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought of this topic today. I was like, that's great. It's fucking fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
Well, the original topic had to do with birds, and I didn't want to hear you bitch about birds for.
Yeah, because birds suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck birds.
Well, it was supposed to be what's the best bird and what's the worst bird, and then we could do like a fuck, marry, kill with birds. But never mind.
Hey, there's still time.
Instead,
Yeah, we've only been recording.
There's a whole lot of podcasts left, folks.
We only got 20 minutes in. Go ahead.
Okay, instead we're going to do worst sitcoms, and we're going to do this in 2 ways. Worst overall sitcom, and then worst characters on various sitcoms.
yeah, okay.
So do you want to go like actual characters or just like the archetypal characters? We can do both too.
Yeah, a little bit of both. then.
Okay.
Fuller House.
Fuller House is a fucking joke, dude.
Yeah.
Full House was okay.
Yeah,
Full
Full House
House was bad in like a fine, cheesy way.
Yeah.
Fuller House is like everyone is very shiny, and this is not entertainment.
Yep. I think any derivative sitcom,
Like a reboot.
yeah, a reboot or like what was the one
Well,
they did after
spin-offs.
Friends? Yeah, spin-offs.
I'm
Spin-offs
sorry,
would be
are
good,
you
though.
trying to say that Frasier's bad?
I was not going to say
Because
Frasier.
if you're trying to say that Frasier's bad, that's
Frasier's
the end
not-
of the episode.
Frasier's not.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
Frasier is better than
fucking,
Never
Cheers.
watched it. Just felt like a good thing to get mad about.
It's fucking overrated.
I
as
love the
shit.
concept of that, but also Frasier is better than Cheers. Sorry.
I was thinking more like Joey, the spin off from Friends.
Have you ever actually watched Joey?
I've
though?
never
I,
watched.
can't- I don't really watch
Oh.
Friends either, so
Okay. So if you're someone who likes Friends, you absolutely need to watch both seasons of Joey. Did you know there were 2
I
seasons of
didn't.
Joey?
That's amazing.
man.
One of them only
that guy
made
can't.
it.
He can't hold a show. No.
Matt LeBlanc.
I mean, episodes ran
know
for
his name.
several seasons. He's not that bad, but like, Joey is offensive. It's awful. It is so bad, but it's like the kind of bad that like, oh, I'm gonna keep watching this forever.
Oh yeah. I mean, Joey's
Train
like
wreck stuff. Yeah, you can't look
his
away.
his milieu does not age well with time.
Well, yeah, it does.
I believe there were like definitely some moments on Friends where he was definitely trying to sex up some ladies and maybe not the wokest way possible.
Like the episode where he like is looking for a new roommate, and he was like, "I thought you said this girl was 19." And it was like, and I'm like, "You're 28, probably."
Okay, what's an I see Friends I think is an okay sitcom. I'm not
Friends is my personal favorite sitcom, but I've also seen it so many times.
My favorite sitcom is Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not what I
is-
typically think of as a sitcom, but
it is a sitcom.
It is a sitcom.
It's got the
It's
format.
situational, it's a comedy, I get it.
But
we're talking
it
about
is serial though, so I guess it's not a sitcom. Are we
Yeah.
talking like sitcoms?
I'm thinking more of the, like,
one in the
like
day.
TGIF style sitcoms, you know, like everybody
Yeah.
learns a lesson.
Like a Seinfeld or like a How I Met Your Mother, which is my
haven't-
actual pick for worst sitcom. I have a lot of thoughts about How I Met Your Mother, but
You and Jose need to talk. 'Cause he has like this like crazy rage hate for How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
How I
good.
fucking
I-
hate your mother.
Why I
That's
hate your
the-
mother.
Yeah, it's the divorce version.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I've watched a good amount of episodes for it. I enjoy Neil Patrick Harris. I like
A little bit of him goes a long way.
I
for me.
like what's the guy Jason Segel.
I like Jason Segel up.
Ted Mosby is awful. Ted Mosby
Yeah,
is
he's
worse than Ross
oh,
Geller.
God, he's worse than fucking Zach Braff in Scrubs, which I like.
Hey,
Scrubs.
now.
I like Scrubs, but I think Zach Braff's character.
Zach Braff has a
kinda needs-
punchable face.
Yeah,
He does, and I think he kind of owns it.
yeah.
I fucks with Scrubs. I like Scrubs a lot.
Listen, I watched plenty of Scrubs. I like Scrubs. I'm not trying to say
Scrubs is a good
listen,
sitcom. It's a sitcom,
It is a sitcom. I
but
believe
it's also
on the
serial
board.
though. So
That's true.
What are your absolute favorite, absolute least favorite sitcoms?
I don't watch sitcoms because I find them inherently stupid, and I can't like stand the format and the canned laughter.
That's
and,
fair. That's
and
very fair.
I don't know.
If you had to pick one,
Had to pick one I could never have to hear about again, probably Friends, because everybody fucking talks about it all the time.
Did you see the episode with the monkey?
No, I didn't.
there
'cause
are
I haven't watched
several
the
with that
fucking
damn
show.
monkey.
I don't like that genre of television.
Oh my god, there's a right answer. This
What?
isn't hard. It's 2.5 Men.
Oh,
fuck.
God,
No,
Big Bang Theory.
Fuck that show.
Oh,
I
we
was
just broke our
waiting for
dad's
us to
heart.
get into the CBS well.
Ah, yes, characters welcome, baby.
The Chuck
God.
Lorre like
Oh my
swamp.
God. Yes,
Drain the
that-
Chuck Lorre swamp.
holy shit! That man needs to be taken out back and put down like a fucking.
However, he has one show in that lineup that I've seen because my family only watches like CBS and ABC and like
top myself.
there's one show that is surprisingly not that bad, but only because of the cast.
Okay.
Mom. Have you seen
No, never heard of
Mom?
this.
It stars Allison fucking Janney
Okay.
and Anna Faris.
Okay.
They're both, they play mother and daughter. They're both alcoholics.
Okay.
It's
I'm on board.
it's actually not bad.
Oh no.
Let me see.
Oh, this is just Full House. This is a picture of Full House.
No, it's not.
What's that?
That is a picture from the Ferris Bueller sitcom.
There's a Ferris
What?
Bueller
There's a
sitcom?
Bow. I actually, our friend Mark Wiggle Waggle, he was playing. He has that on vinyl now.
Really?
Yeah, he's got Day Bow Bow. Oh God, the Caveman Show with Nick Kroll.
Nick Kroll, what are you doing?
Nick Kroll, he busted out of there, dude.
Wait a second. That was Nick Kroll.
That was Nick Kroll, dude.
TV's Nick Kroll.
TV's Nick Kroll, America's podcast sweetheart, Nick Kroll.
I think America's Sweetheart.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially
love that
after
man.
Oh Hello.
Oh, hello.
Broadway superstar Nick Kroll.
Would you consider Portlandia a sitcom?
No.
No, it's not a sitcom. It's a sketch show.
It's genre parody. It's
Yeah.
It's great though. I just wanted to say I like Portlandia.
all we're learning is that Chris watches good things and has no time for bad things. How do you feel about Seinfeld?
I've never watched it.
Really?
I've probably collectively watched about 15 minutes of Seinfeld. Yeah, no, it's.
I don't know if he's qualified to discuss this.
I feel like we didn't actually grow up like around we were never sitcom raised,
Yeah,
you know? We didn't watch Seinfeld. We didn't really watch any real sitcoms.
We barely watched The Simpsons, really.
I didn't really watch The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it back in the day. Okay, let's pick out a sitcom that we all hate, like The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, first of all, we got to out our dad on this. Our dad fucking loves The Big Bang Theory, and I
All
love.
dads do.
I think it's just
Because they can connect with their kids that are nerds.
yeah. He thinks that I'm Sheldon. No, I'm not Sheldon. I fuck. Sheldon doesn't fuck.
I can't wait for next week's Old Man Minute. I'm
that-
so excited.
That's the hashtag. Sheldon is as fuck I do. Sheldon don't fuck I do.
Good nerds don't fuck.
One of them literally, it's the whole thing, can't talk to women. Like physically can't speak
Oh yeah,
to
no.
them.
There's like several YouTube like video like breaking down the trope of the adorkable misogynist is what they call him.
Oh Jesus Christ!
They do so much fucked up shit on that show when you really take it out of the context of a sitcom. Like they had like a remote car with a camera on it trying to look up the girl's skirt and shit like that. Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, it's so bad. It's not good.
Is it more or less misogynistic than 2.5 Men, do you think?
It's less misogynist than 2.5 Men because there's just a character that's
That's Charlie Sheen.
just a perceived machismo, and also fuck Charlie Sheen.
Do you think he was acting, or was he just like, I'm just going to show up and talk?
No, he showed up like, yeah, I'm drunk. This is what I'm gonna say. Fuck these broads. That's
Tiger Blood, fuck you.
yeah.
Who wants to fuck Charlie Sheen?
Apparently, a bunch of people.
But like for real though.
Well, no one now.
yeah.
Ooh, got him.
Yeah, recently not many.
But
or any.
like, can we jump? Okay, we'll jump in the Wayback Machine. 5 years ago, we're having this conversation. Who wants to fuck Charlie Sheen? But like,
prostitute.
okay, that's
Do it.
fine. I'm woke. It's 5 years ago. And sex workers are cool. Like, it's fine. You know, probably get cooler as time goes on. You got to support these kind of people.
Okay.
But like, sexy man.
In the words of Jessa on, I don't know if this is a sitcom, but Girls, do it for the story, Hannah.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I don't like that woman. That's Lena Dunham, right? In
No,
Girls?
it's not. It's
Well,
not. Lena
Jessa
Dunham.
is
It's the
Jemima Kirk, but that is
Yeah.
Lena Dunham's show, yes.
I don't like Lena Dunham.
That's fine.
You don't
A
have
lot of
to.
people don't.
I hate
She can be irritating.
That is her own
extremely
fault.
grating.
However, Jemima Kirk and all of the Kirk sisters are wonderful. Her sister Lola is on Mozart in the Jungle. Very good show.
I've heard good things about that show.
It also has Bernadette Peters and Queen. If you Google image Bernadette Peters, try to remember that woman is 72 years old. It will not register in your mind.
I'm ready to have my fucking brain melt through my nose, so like I'm down with it. Okay, I feel like we've rounded around the point quite a bit. We need to pick a sitcom that we hate.
Oh, I went to Google and it just says Bernadette Big Bang Theory.
Oh my god.
Is Google's listening to our conversation
Yeah.
right now? We said Big Bang Theory too many times.
The dude that made Big Bang Theory made another show.
Young Sheldon.
Chuck Lorre, yeah.
Yeah, no, but he made a show.
Oh, Young
about
Sheldon.
No, not Young Sheldon. It's about stoners, and it's like
Big
Big Bang Theory.
Big
stoners.
Bong Theory,
Yeah, Big Bong
bro.
Theory, some shit like that.
Wait,
It's like,
are you talking about the Netflix
Yes.
thing with Kathy Bates?
Maybe?
It's a stupid disjointed.
Yes.
Oh, that got canceled.
Yeah, hell yeah, it did.
How do you
Where's it?
cancel a Netflix show? It's not even
Very
like you
hard
don't
to
order episodes.
Yeah, no, that I think that kind of epitomizes like what that man makes as far as sitcoms. Like, let's take a group of people and just like dilute down their entire mythos into a very cookie cutter group of
Into
people.
4 people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so then we're going with a Chuck Lorre show. What is your most irritating character on the Chuck Lorre show?
Oh God. It's probably Charlie Sheen, to be honest.
Charlie Sheen.
He's on all of them, in some way. Sometimes he plays a plant in the background. So.
Or
He's the ceiling
Ashton
fan.
Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher.
Oh yeah, Ashton Kutcher, who basically like is like I'm a young Steve Jobs
So
type.
like I know he's trying real hard. He's just irritating all the time to me.
He's not very talented.
He's not.
Oh, speaking of Ashton Kutcher and sitcoms, that 70s show.
Oh, I fucking love that show.
So
Ooh, we're gonna clash here.
You don't like
you
it?
don't like that
I
70
hate
show?
that
Oh, let's
fucking
do it.
show.
Let's
my
do it.
girlfriend is not a fan of you now.
Oh, that's fine. So my hatred of that show is born in part out of I had a roommate in college who was generally just like a homophobic Long Island asshole. Shout out back to Long Island and their horrible shit. I love you, Long Island.
Call
listeners. Sure. He had this like giant TV at the like end of his bed, like on like a desk, and he would fall asleep on his remote. And it was a smart TV, so there's no like button to turn it off anywhere. And he would just fall asleep with that either How I Met Your Mother or that 70s show, my 2 least favorite things, on, and they would just play all night.
This man's name was Satan.
Yes. We hold him the thumb, or no, the toe. We hold him the toe.
Oh, so he got his.
Yeah, he looked like a toe. But he would fall asleep on the remote so that you could not turn it off, and it would just all night. I can't sleep with like any like light noise is fine, but light I can't do.
Yeah.
And instead of light, I get like Eric Foreman being stupid and shitty for 4 hours until Netflix is like, "Are you still watching?"
Yeah, no,
Then he rolls over
So
on the
that
fucking
show made
remote.
my
and
life
yes.
a living hell. And also, Fez is a totally racist fucking.
Yeah, that one doesn't age too well. Valderrama, what were you thinking? What was I going to say? There's nothing worse than someone else watching a serialized show like that has like a billion episodes, and you're like just trying to live your fucking life. And
Yeah, I feel like I drove Robbie crazy when I watched The Office and what's it called Mad Men. And with The Office, he would just now I'm kind of realizing maybe I've been ruining Robbie's life. He'd walk into the house and be like, "Oh, Office again, bro? You know, it gets pretty bad towards the end there." It's like, "Yo, why don't you turn it off, Powers?"
okay, so the worst sitcom we've all come to find out is a sitcom you don't want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's something about that
Or anything
genre.
with David Spade.
I mean, yeah, right. I'm right there with you.
That's a pretty immediate
Yeah, it's just
turn off.
very obvious rule.
Yeah, it's something about the genre. It's very in your face. Like, this is what you have to watch. There's no nuance to it. It's like canned laughter. It's just shitty.
Do you like a sitcom with canned laughter? Do you like that?
No, I think it's
Only if the jokes are actually funny and I'm laughing and don't notice the canned laughter. Otherwise, it can be distracting.
so. A sitcom that I do like with canned laughter is the IT Crowd, because it's used for ironically a lot of the time.
Yes.
which is very cool.
Sitcom that I like with canned laughter that doesn't use the canned laughter in a clever way is The Golden Girls.
Oh, the Golden
yep,
Girls.
It's the greatest show ever made, guys.
Honestly,
And
I
there'll
think
never
everyone
be
can agree on
there'll
that.
never be a show as good as it again. Just
Nowhere.
never.
All in the Family was better.
Oh.
Redacted. I don't know. I've heard it's good. I haven't watched much of it.
I don't watch the.
I'm not gonna watch fucking Roseanne either. Everyone could eat my
What
dick.
else is CBS doing right now? Kevin Can Wait with Kevin James.
37 versions of CSI.
Yes.
Whoa, there's another show with Kevin James.
Oh, okay. So it ran for it's still on. Its first season, Aaron Hayes from Children's Hospital, played his wife.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron Hayes played his
check
wife.
this out.
However, after the first season, they killed her off to bring in Leah Remini so that they could have a show that's
So he just gets a
it's
second
just
wife?
King of Queens.
That's amazing. They're like, we're not doing nearly
They're
close
like-
to King of Queens numbers.
Yeah, they're like,
Let's King of Queens it up around here.
but also Aaron Hayes is way too pretty to be married to Kevin James, believably, and I think
She killed
they knew
herself.
that. They don't actually even address her death. They're they said it a year after her death, and she's just totally forgotten about it. Mom doesn't matter anymore. We have Leah Remini now.
At least he's getting work, you know. At least he's still working.
At least he's not in a fucking Segway anymore. I was very.
I
very.
want him back on that segment.
You want him back on that?
I will
on
tune
that
in
wire?
every fucking week for that.
Can we launch him into the sun though? Just please.
The season finale.
Wait, are you angling for a Paul Blart fucking serial sitcom?
I think so.
I mean, it would make money.
Paul Blart serial HBO series.
A limited series,
like
the
a
night
lot
of.
But I was thinking more closer to the tone of True Detective season 1.
Okay.
A lot of tits. Paul
Bunch of
Blart
tits.
all the time.
His tits.
drugs. Paul Blart gets into cocaine.
Yeah, dude, he gets real skinny for a while,
They
but then he
replaced-
starts doing coke. But it's
were-
actually powdered sugar from the donuts. Oh my god!
They
I could
recast
go.
him while he's really skinny with Matt LeBlanc,
Oh my god.
who is
then-
also currently in the CBS lineup.
Oh my god. Then we have for perfect sitcom unity.
Holy shit! Can we get the HBO people to pick up one of these sitcoms and do it? Just I would crowdfund that.
I would write it, guys. I would be the producer. I would take home all the money. It would be great.
Oh my god! Time is just a segue.
Time is a segue.
Time is a segue.
This is
you
a
lean-
segue.
This is a segue.
This is a segue into topic number 3.
So, Eric, thank you for coming back on, man. One of the things, your episode was awesome because we went into Elon Musk and how he's an insane person.
Yes.
And I loved that segment that we did. So I wanted to expand on that a little bit
Okay.
with a little bit of a twist. Are you familiar with the video game Mortal Kombat?
No.
Oh, god damn it.
Mortal Kombat.
Did you build a whole segment about a thing I don't know?
Yeah, it looks that way. All right, so
It's okay.
let's
we
roll
can-
with it.
We
Okay.
can absolutely
I could have
put
done
together. We can.
research.
So-
Are you trying to say that Mortal Kombat is so fucking narratively complex that we can't explain it to
Yes,
Eric?
we can explain it to Eric. So what I want to do is build a video game, a fighting video game with billionaire tech moguls.
Okay, wait. Is Mortal Kombat it's like an
Quan
arcade
Chi.
game, right? Like an arcade type.
Yeah.
It was just
Fighting
two
game,
fighting characters.
really-
Yeah, okay,
really
I've
brutal.
seen it.
Yeah. You've seen Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Yeah,
Sure.
guy shoots.
Liu
Come
Kang.
over here.
Go over here.
Or I've seen pictures of cartoon Rihanna and Beyonce drawn as Mortal Kombat characters. Sure.
I'm sure that is out there.
Probably talking about Street Fighter.
Fair enough. We'll go with it though. So fighting game, billionaire moguls in the tech industry.
I'm with it.
So Jeff Bezos is a character.
Ah, yes, Mr. Amazon.
My father.
I would cast him as Quan Chi
Quan Chi.
because he looks like him. Quan Chi is also a bald man.
Okay.
Yeah. Does
who
he
has
also
lots-
own an organic grocery store?
I think he would.
Quan Chi, he would be a bagger. He would come in just every once in a while and just fucking put them all together.
All right, so then we got Elon Musk, obviously. I was thinking.
Are we
Jax.
talking? Okay,
Also
so
my father.
he's gonna be Jax, Elon Musk.
Yeah, because he would build.
Because he's
there's-
robot.
Yeah,
okay,
there's-
Jax has robot arms for,
Yeah, he's got
for,
robot arms.
for
He's not a
Eric and our dad at
Yeah.
home.
So he's not a complete robot, but he has robot augmentations.
Okay.
Which
like
leads-
a cyborg.
Okay,
okay.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it would make you
Yeah,
cybernetic.
he's a cybernetic. Which leads into Zuckborg,
Zuckborg,
who would obviously be Cyrax or Sector,
Cyrax or Sectori, obviously.
who are just straight up robots.
They're listen. in the lore of Mortal Kombat, they were once ninjas.
Yep.
And then they were turned into robots.
Ah.
Japan.
I don't think that Mark Zuckerberg was ever human.
Oh, okay.
He
person,
still
though.
isn't and has never been human.
He is trying real hard though.
His legs bend back.
It's very strange.
His pants all big.
So, all right, let's lose the Mortal Kombat side of this.
Yes. Okay.
Let's just do a fight.
Okay.
Straight up fight. Everybody's gonna bring
Straight
their own
up fight.
their own talents. I'm gonna list off the roster we got here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we got Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Zuckerberg, Wozniak. That
Wozniak.
Steve
who's he?
Wozniak of Apple. He
Yeah.
co-founded
He was
with-
the
Yeah,
guy
that's-
that did everything.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the
Yeah,
less
yeah.
famous but way more important one.
Yeah. Okay.
Richard Branson. That's the Virgin Mobile guy.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I wanted him to be Johnny Cage. I just wanted to
because
call it
he's a fucking he's the most American guy who's not from America.
Yeah, exactly. Edget Pie, he was gonna be Goro. 'Cause I fucking hate that guy.
Seems racist, but okay.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
know. Goro's
I'm
foreign and weird.
I'm okay. I'm okay. AF and Edget Pie is just a ghoul, and so is Goro.
Okay, that's true.
Steve Ballmer, that's the former CEO of Microsoft. He's the
Okay.
fat guy that owns the Clippers now.
Okay, very
And
cool.
then there's Larry Page, co-founder of Google, and Sergey Brin, also co-founder of Google.
Okay.
That was gonna be Shao Tsung. I mean, Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
because he
Can I
can
throw
shape
someone into the roster?
Yes,
Mark Cuban.
Who's that?
the Shaq from Shark Tank.
Oh, okay.
He's
I'm
a
down
move-
for that.
he's
He's
a
also a
mover-
billionaire, and
he's a
he could
mover and
probably
shaker.
beat people up.
Can we toss in also the guy from what's it? The Bar Rescue. I like him too.
Bar Rescue.
The guy yells a lot.
Not narrowing it down. Gordon Ramsay.
Sure, we'll throw Gordon in there too.
Is he a billionaire though?
He's got money.
Gordon's got like 15 fucking restaurants. I don't think he's a billionaire. He's coming close.
well.
You gotta have that
Edge-
Billy. You gotta have the Billy to play. I'm sorry.
Edge Pie's not a billionaire, but I just want him
Okay.
to get his ass kicked.
You just
too.
wanted someone to get to punch him. That's
Yeah,
all
exactly.
you want. Out of
All right.
this.
So first meetup we got Jeff Bezos versus Bill Gates.
Are we gonna give them attributes and like
Of course,
special moves?
of course.
Okay.
So Jeff Bezos, he's good at like moving stuff around.
Yes, yes.
He's probably got people helping him.
He can maybe materialize
Doesn't
things.
pay taxes.
He doesn't pay taxes.
None of these people pay taxes, people.
They're also laying off the entire Whole Foods marketing department.
Ooh, very smart.
gonna
Someone's
say-
got an axe to grind over here.
I hate this man. I hate him so much.
All right. So Bezos is
He's got
essentially-
gadgets. I'm thinking he's like a
Does he
gadget.
have gadgets though? I don't think he has gadgets.
You don't think he just like pulls
think
out
he's-
a fucking like kitchen organizer and then like
Okay.
you know
Okay.
he's got like a shower curtain and he just fucking like that's his cape and that allows him to fly for a second or something like that.
Okay. Okay. So what's Bill got?
Bill has got a lot of money and very bad pants.
And he has Melinda at his side.
I think that Bill Gates, he is trying to save the world, so maybe he'll be like the Raiden, like he'll be like the good guy.
That's actually who I had.
Oh hell yeah! Very
was
good.
Raiden.
Okay, so yeah, he's definitely like the main good guy.
He's not the main good guy.
No, he's not.
He's not the main good guy. He is a he's drawing out the main good guy, who might be Wozniak.
Wozniak.
I don't know, because none of these people are really
None of these
Wozniak-
people are
really
good people.
Right.
Even
So-
Bill Gates, not a
Wozniak-
good guy.
he gets a lot of money in
However-
charity.
Doesn't mean shit.
However, while thinking about all of this, I did have a wonderful mental image of Bill and Melinda Gates as the ice climbers.
Okay.
Oh
I can
yeah,
get behind
yeah.
that.
Throw a little
I can
Super
get behind
Smash
that.
in there.
All right, cool.
You know,
So
wealthy power couple. It's great.
they're small. They move quick.
They have hammers.
They have hammers. I like it. So you got him, and then Jeff Bezos just covered in bullshit from fucking an Amazon warehouse.
Slime.
He's covered in slime.
Okay.
Fuck you, Bezos. Apparently, you can say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck you, Jeff.
Yeah,
Bezos.
fuck you, Jeff Bezos. I don't fucking care. Come at me. Don't come at me.
We had
but
the same
do,
haircut,
but do, but
though.
don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck it. That'd be fun. Be a fun story.
It'd be really cool if he was a listener of this.
It's like, dude, the EIK Nation is trashing me right now. I can't believe it.
He gets on his Tumblr.
I feel very attacked right now. I think I'm going to fire more people in paid positions at Whole Foods around the world.
So Bezos's like super attack is he fires somebody and ejaculates, and his ejaculate like knocks somebody over.
Bezos' attack is that? No, that's
Yeah.
got to be Bill Gates, dude. Bill Gates wants to get rid of condoms. He loves to fuck. Did you hear about that? I don't mean to keep
No.
fixating on this.
Wait.
Bill Gates is investing like $1 jabillion, whatever fucking numbers. Who cares? Whatever.
Yeah.
It's money, baby.
It's all zeros and ones.
He's investing a bunch of money into a like condom 2.0. Like not a condom, prevents venereal disease. Maybe,
wrong with that?
Maybe feels. That's what I'm saying. He's got
But he loves to fuck.
He loves to fuck.
So Bezos throws his seed at Bill Gates, and he has condom 2.0 and fucking reflects it back at Bezos. And then
So you're suggesting that Bill Gates has a defense mechanism specifically if somebody throws ejaculate at him?
I'm telling you that Bill Gates
Happens more than you think.
Bill Gates did his research, and he knows what gets Bezos off.
He's got his old fucking Gateway 98. Just fires that shit up.
I have a question about
Sure.
the two Steves of Apple in this scenario. So you said Steve Wozniak could be like a main good guy.
I think so.
Can he have like a complicated relationship with the ghost of Steve Jobs? He haunts him at all times.
Well, also when I say Wozniak, it's actually Seth Rogen.
Okay.
That's better. I can think of
Yeah,
what
you-
Seth Rogen looks like
Exactly,
more.
exactly.
He's played by Seth Rogen in this.
Okay, so I think that the complicated relationship between him and Jobs, I think that Jobs is kind of like his like power up guy. Like
Yep.
when you're in the fight, you hit like right bumper or something like that.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Like
And then Jobs comes out and fucking
Just steals all
and
of
steals
Wozniak.
everything from everyone on screen.
And then slaps Wozniak in the face.
I think that in between rounds, there's definitely like cinematics where like Wozniak's sleeping, he's tossing and turning, and then fucking Jobs appears to him and he's like, "Make all your phones in China."
get rid of all the buttons and get rid of the headphone jack. Who needs that?
There's a great bit by Bill Burr talking about that. I'm not even gonna try to repeat it. Just folks, know, look it up. It's fucking hilarious. Bill Burr on fucking Steve Jobs. It's great.
Who's Jobs and Wozniak pairing gonna fight?
Okay, they're probably. I want to say they're gonna go after the Virgin Mobile guy.
Okay. I've seen him use a paintball gun, so that
Can
he's
he
got
shoot
combat
things
training.
out of his hands?
Virgin Mobile, he can shoot a bunch
Like
of fucking
bazookas out of his
a bunch of
arms.
flip phones, like Virgin Mobile flip phones.
They
They
hit
all
you.
start going off at the same time.
The
and can't
phones
figure
hit
out
you,
which
and then
one
they
it
flip
is.
open and hit you again.
Oh God. Ajik Pai is just somewhere just eating.
He's just
shit.
strapped to a board, and everyone's punching him.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody just takes their turn. Just punches
He
his,
was like,
stu-
I
in
was
his
told
dumb
this was
fucking face.
combat, but I'm
And like his special move is he pulls out that stupid Reese's cup that he has, the fucking
it grows,
mug,
like, it grows like 4 times its size.
and then like somebody
starts
takes it out of his
flaming.
hand and fucking beats him to
Steve
death
Jobs.
with
Steve Jobs steals it from him because he steals stuff.
Oh.
it. So the bosses in this are definitely the co-founders of Google.
Okay.
We don't know much about them.
Right, they're in the alphabet soup. They're
Yeah.
not out. You
Yeah.
can't find them
Like even their Wikipedia pages, there's not much there.
for who they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're Borgs.
Okay, speaking of Borgs,
Zuck boy.
Zuck boy.
Okay.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting the United States Congress.
Senator Dianne Feinstein.
Ted Cruz.
His attack is just tech. And the response is just,
He has to explain Facebook to all the elderly
So
people.
his,
for all
his
of
attack
eternity.
is ads.
Yes.
He just throws ads at them.
How do you make money, Mr. Zuckerberg? How do you make money on a thing that's free?
Advertising.
We run ads. But I don't understand your business model.
how do you
I'm
plan
from
to keep
Bumfuck, Texas.
How do you plan to keep it free? Your user agreement sucks.
It was too long, and I did not read it, Mr.
said-
Zuckerberg.
How many data points do you have?
For what?
How many data points does Facebook store?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is it
Did he say
92?
that?
I'm sorry, Congresswoman. I don't know what you're
No,
saying.
he said Swahili. That the one that said your user ad agreement sucks. Go home, rewrite it, get some of these lawyers to rewrite it for you, and turn it into non-Swahili. That was said by a congressman.
Why is Swahili like an in thing to say? Like, I feel like-
It's not because people that are like, about 40 years older than us run the country.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot. I
forget
forgot
about
that our
that?
congressmen aren't fucking in vogue. Anyway, back to the fight.
Sorry.
Ted
Ted Cruz on one side,
Yes, Ted-
Zuckerberg on the other.
Mark Zuckerberg has no powers. Mark Zuckerberg just has baggy.
stares.
He just has baggy pants.
Mark Zuck with 2 C's.
And I think that Ted Cruz just beats the shit out of him. And I don't want to see Ted win. And trust me, listen, as I live and breathe, I hope that Ted dies. But listen, he's got to beat the shit out of Zuckboy, and it's got to happen.
It can't be hard to beat the shit out of Mark Zuckerberg.
No.
I feel like you look at him the wrong way. He's gonna be,
He'll melt. He'll just be like, oh. Just puddle.
Okay.
dude.
Zuckerberg is fighting the United States Congress.
Okay.
The Congress, they're like all fairly weak characters, but there's a lot of them.
yeah,
There's like 50 of them.
So if you,
Yeah,
if,
it's a
you play
swarm.
if you play Dark Souls 3, what's the name of the all the bishops, Brendan?
Who invited the bishops?
It's the something of the deep.
Did you see
the Cathedral of the
Yeah.
Deep.
The Cathedral of the Deep guys.
Yeah,
They're called like the something of the deep.
Switch places with me.
Nerds!
So there's a
There's a
boss,
character in a video game.
and it's a bunch of different like
It's a bunch
popes.
of weak versions that you just
but
fight all
one-
of them as a swarm.
But the power
of the Deep.
Deacons of the Deep. But the power jumps from one to the other, so you have to find the one that you need to
Ah,
kill. So it's
very
the person
cool.
that knows anything about Facebook. It just bounces around.
It's a person whose niece has set up a Facebook for them.
So it's like Zuckerberg like throws ads at one person, like fucking Farmville at another, but he's trying to just hit Ted Cruz, but he can't actually hit
Can't
Ted
hit
Cruz.
Ted Cruz because he's got a doppel who's, a porn lady.
Yeah.
It happened. You can watch
and
the
his,
lady.
his doppel,
What
that's
if-
his Cuban heritage that he likes to pretend doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What if
Gotcha, Ted.
Yeah.
What if Ted Cruz is like how like Samus is a woman underneath like the mech suit? Ted Cruz's physical form is the mech suit underneath.
So
The
stick with me
robot
for a
rips
second.
out of his skin.
Yeah.
Stick with me for a second. Ted Cruz actually Elon Musk in
In
a
it.
mech.
In a mech suit.
So it's a gigantic,
Yes.
actually Ted Cruz.
Oh, I
but
love
it's,
it.
But it's Zuck versus Elon
Musk.
Musk in a Ted Cruz.
He doesn't
gigantic
realize.
mech.
So Zuckerberg gets a couple punches in. He hits him. He hits him real hard in the face. He him real hard in the gut, and
Mask
then
goes back.
boom! His health bar is going down so fast. What's going on? Rips out of his suit. It's Elon. Elon fucking flying all over,
He's got 2 fucking cars, one in each hand.
and he just
He
fucking
does need to be plugged in though.
Yeah,
He
that
would-
is his weakness.
Well, Zuckerberg needs to be plugged in too.
Right.
Well, he probably has some type of internal combustion.
Yeah, no. Zuckerberg, when he gets weak, will just self destruct. Elon Musk needs to
Melts
be
down to
like
nothing.
plugged into a Tesla charging station.
He's got to charge for an hour before he can fight, and you have to watch. Who else we got on this list? Let's get another matchup.
All right, so we did Bill, we did Elon. I want Elon to just
Mark Cuban's gonna be like a jock, and he
Oh,
doesn't even
yeah.
need any powers. He
so-
just beats the shit out of you.
so Mark Cuban versus Steve Ballmer, the guy that owns the Clippers. Fat fuck versus somebody that's actually in shape. That's fun.
So very easy mashup.
It's a straight up just fisticuff, and then just an old man just gets his ass kicked.
Hey man, listen, I'm not going to judge you for what you like to do in your
Oh.
free time.
And then surprise member of this fight just busts in while they're fighting. I think it's Marissa Mayer, who used to run Yahoo,
Oh yeah.
and her child that she like raised at her desk. The baby just like breathes fire now.
Okay, so now we have. So who won the first fight?
What was the first fight? That was Bezos and Gates.
Bezos and Gates. Yeah.
I'm giving it the
Gateses.
Gates. Yeah,
Gates.
the Gateses.
The
Correct.
Gateses.
Bill
Correct.
and Melinda.
Yep. Then we had Wozniak, Steve Jobs versus
Zuckboy.
not
No.
Zuckboy. Virgin Mobile guy.
Okay. Branson, I feel
Sir
like
Richard Branson.
I feel like Sir Richard Branson is gonna lose, and
Yeah, because
Wait, against who?
against Wozniak and Steve Jobs.
Okay.
Because
Because
Steve Jobs
steals the technology.
and he goes inside of him, he possesses him, and then he's like, I'm sorry, Wozniak, for what I did to you. This is what Steve Jobs sounds like.
And then Wozniak actually pulls out a gun
and he
just
kills
shoots.
what he thinks is
Steve Jobs.
but
It's actually the guy from Virgin Mobile.
sorry, Branson. Renegade.
Sir Sir the guy from Virgin
So,
Mobile.
so like his backstory is he's constantly being berated by Steve Jobs,
Right.
and he sees Steve Jobs possessing something. He's like, I'm finally gonna relieve
gonna
myself from this.
kill you.
And fucking kill Steve, but doesn't kill Steve. And Steve's just like, man,
I'm a ghost. You can't kill me, bitch.
less battery
Cancer
life.
beat me.
less battery life.
He's like, I drink so many smoothies, I can't be hurt by bullets.
So then we had Edgic Pie just loses.
Edged Pie just gets beaten up in the background. He's one of those guys, and I
He
think
gets
that
beaten up, but like not even by any of these people, but by like Elizabeth Holmes from Theranos, that fucking blood thief woman. She's just like,
I sound like I have taken quite a bit of steroids. Give me your blood and
Who
pie.
do I want to beat up Edgic Pie? Probably like a 5-year-old.
yeah, anybody, dude.
with like it's
Anybody.
like a rubber mallet.
I like the idea of that lady, like taking on a battered Ajit Pie and just sucking the blood out of. It's like when you. It's
let
like
me diagnose you, Edgy.
Just cracks his neck open. Fucking,
it's like when you roll a lemon or a lime on the table to get the juices flowing, and you just fucking beat him up real good, and then just. And then she looks 20 years younger. It's amazing.
But she's still part spider.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
She might go to
So
jail.
Ajit Pie is just dead. And, so we've got let's have a final showdown.
The final showdown would probably be Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. They've combined
Versus
forces.
Larry Page and Sergey Brin.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Google wins.
Google shuts off the
Google's
internet.
like-
they all die.
Google's like, well, Facebook, you've made it quite a way. However, you still need me to access your website.
Out in the cloud.
You wouldn't.
I would. I'm imagining Google as Maximilian Pegasus from the original Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh.
So Google wins.
Google wins, but they have to leave Earth forever. And the rest, and the end credits of the game is just the rest of us, just like toothless and hairy, and just like looking up at these
I
techno
guess we'll use Bing.
And fucking Bill Gates was like, I told you guys. Come on,
man.
it's pretty good for looking
Bing
up
is
porn.
fucking rad, dude. You gotta Bing it.
Apparently, it's really good for looking up porn. I wouldn't know that. I've heard.
Who needs help looking up porn?
Apparently, old people.
But like
Senator Diane Feinstein.
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz, yeah.
Remember that time?
Yeah, what
Remember
did he
that
do?
time?
It was octopus porn for him.
No, it was like a
Oh, you're thinking of Kurt Eichenwald.
Oh
It
yeah.
was like caught cheating porn or some shit like that, and he
Yeah.
liked it on Twitter, and that was a wonderful day.
Yeah, Andy's thinking of that journalist Kurt Eichenwald, who became a meme for a day because he got fired for like I don't know what he did, but he got fired from his Twitter bio is like writer at Newsweek and like best-selling author and like some of the contributor at MSNBC and like something else. But he got fired from one of them, and he took it out, and then he got fired from the next one, and took that out of his bio, and now it just says like Kurt Eichenwald, New York Times best-selling author, because they can't take that away from him.
Yeah, because you've done
But
it.
he just got fired from all of them. But no, he did have a screenshot of what he had on his computer, and one of the tabs was tentacle porn.
He was just showing it
He
to
was
his.
doing some research.
He was showing it
probably.
to his family as a funny joke. That was his fucking.
Yeah, that's his line.
rebuff.
All right. I think that's
I think job well done.
I think so.
Once again, we're going to put it out there to our new rulers, the technocracy out there. Listen, guys, you want the first podcast on fucking on iPod
On
3
Earth 2?
on Earth 2,
Earth 2 Electric Boogaloo.
the fucking hologram projection 2.0 of Earth. EIK, we're there for you, but also fuck you. You've done bad things, and you're bad naughty boys,
Yeah.
and
New
we're
rulers,
gonna come for you.
New rules.
We don't have-
have.
Oh shit! All right, well, folks, if you're still listening, thank you for listening. We appreciate you listening to us. Keep your ear out for another live show. Last time it was a fucking shit ton of fun.
Yeah,
It was.
It was a lot of
you guys got to almost see my nipples. It was great.
Yeah.
See a little chest hair.
I'll see them one day.
Someday. I think they're out there. You can find them.
We're looking to do a lot more like what's it called, like audience participation in the next one. 'cause
I think it should be a
works-
panel.
We're gonna play a game.
We're gonna play some game show stuff.
Okay,
that's
good,
a little preview.
Tease, baby.
Little tease. That's the idea right now. Yeah, if you want an audiobook, I don't give a shit if you get one or not, but Sapiens is pretty cool. You can go to audibletrial.com/EIK. Eric, thanks for coming on, man. Do you have anything to plug?
I do,
You
actually.
do. You have that show you're talking about.
Yeah, this will be out by Sunday, right?
It'll be out tomorrow,
Cool.
baby.
Oh,
It'll be out
perfect.
tomorrow. Prime
so
time.
yeah, Sunday, April 22nd at the Linda, WAMC's Performing Arts Studio.
Fancy.
Yeah, I found out today it's not Performing Arts Center, but Performing Arts Studio, which I did not know.
It's like when someone says it's a 1-bedroom, but it's really a studio.
Yeah. We had WCDB Albany, SUNY Albany's campus radio station, and I have put on a show. It's going to be the bands Bully, Level Up, Shell Shag, and Swither. Tickets are still available online at wcdb40.brownpapertickets.com. They're $10. We absorb the fees, so you're only paying $10.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ticketmaster can eat a dick.
Of course it can. They lost my Built to Spill ticket. I went to New York City to see Built to Spill. They lost my ticket at the door. But yeah, we absorb your fees. It's gonna be great. Like we sold so many immediately that we moved it from a venue where it was free to pay $1,000 to move to a bigger venue. So come and so we can make back our money.
Hashtag this week for the Madison Poorhouse to get a free pint is Sheldon doesn't fuck,
but I do. My couch pulls up and I don't.
No.
No, we're not gonna go with that.
No.
Yeah, folks, thanks for listening, and just be nice to each other. Shit's kind of sucks right now.
Yeah, and Bezos can suck my nuts.
Bezos can Zuckerberg.
My Nutterberg.
Yeah.